WWE Extreme Rules takes place tomorrow night on pay-per-view. There are 6 matches on the card, which I'm going to cover, and there is no World Championship on the line tonight, no Roman, so only God knows what the main event will be, but I have an idea. Alright, my name's Manlykefresh, and let's go through the matches on the card. Let's go. To get all updates on what videos I'm due to come out next and when they're due to come out, and just to follow me in general, you can follow me on Twitter at Manlykefresh, www.twitter.com/Manlykefresh. Let's kick off my prediction video with SmackDown. So let's focus on Liv Morgan's SmackDown Women's Championship, who she will be defending her championship against the former SmackDown Women's Champion, the baddest woman on the planet, Ronda Bloodclot Rousey. And the reason why I call her Ronda Bloodclot Rousey is because I feel Ronda Rousey single-handedly killed the SmackDown Women's division. I mean, say what you want about Charlotte Flair, at least Charlotte Flair was making like great promos, was throwing down great matches. Now it's just lackluster. I mean, WWE, especially when Vince was there, he buried Liv to the point where when she became champion, yes, it was a feel-good moment, but now no one believes in Liv. Like, Liv, yeah, has shown that she can throw down in an Extreme Rules match, because they had an Extreme Rules encounter last Friday, but it doesn't mean that Liv Morgan is a great champion. So I feel like in order for Liv Morgan to kind of get some form of legitimacy to her, she's going to have to beat Ronda Rousey. How she's going to do it, I don't know, but Liv Morgan to win this Extreme Rules match and retain her championship. And over to Raw, we have Matt Riddle taking on the architect, the madman, the freaking one, Seth freaking Rollins, in a fight pit. And we have UFC champion, or former UFC champion, Daniel Cormier as the special guest referee. Now, the last time I think WWE had a fight pit match, I think it was in NXT back in 2020, where Matt Riddle took on Timothy Thatcher. I think he won that match as well. So let's do a tally of the tape. This rivalry between Riddle and Seth has been very good. It has literally been just back and forth. It started off quite lackluster to begin with, but then after a couple of, especially when Triple H took over and he allowed profanity into the promo, it started getting really good. Riddle has lost a few matches to Seth Rollins, even had a match cancelled because of an injury. So I feel since this is Matt Riddle's match and you have UFC legend Daniel Cormier as a referee, I feel like Matt Riddle will win this match. Over to SmackDown, we have Drew McIntyre taking on Karrion Kross in a strap match. Now, you know, we all know how this has been building up. Karrion Kross returned I think just before the end of summer, the beginning of August, I believe he returned, attacked Drew McIntyre in front of Roman Reigns, and this has just been a back and forth, interference after interference, sneak attack, and this is why we have a strap match between him and Karrion. Personally, I'm not the greatest fan of Karrion Kross, not because I don't like Karrion Kross, it's just the way when WWE brought him up from NXT into the Raw roster and they killed his gimmick, he hasn't really rubbed off on me, and I feel like it's not his fault. WWE has literally dropped the ball with this guy, but Now that Triple H is in charge, I feel like Karrion Kross has had a second chance, a second wind at life. And I feel in order for Karrion Kross to be a legitimate player on the SmackDown brand, he's going to have to win this match. Hell, fire or brimstone, I don't know how he's going to do it, but he needs to beat Drew McIntyre. So my prediction is Karrion Kross to win. And back over to Raw, we have the Raw Women's Champion, the EST of WWE, Bianca Belair, defending against my favourite wrestler. I love Bayley. So Bayley, God, I've missed Bayley. It's so good to finally see Bayley on a one-on-one pay-per-view and finally getting the championship rematch she was meant to have got back in last year's Extreme Rules, I believe. So Bayley and Damage Control, that's Io Sky and Dakota Kai, have been running shot on the Raw Women's brand, have literally been taking out Alexa Bliss. They took out Bianca Belair a few times, and they've taken out Asuka. I think most recently on this past Monday on Raw, Asuka was injured. I think she's sustained a leg injury because of Damage Control's interference and backstage antics. So this ladder match between Bianca and Bayley should be phenomenal. I mean, this match is a complete contrast, like it's a positive contrast compared to the SmackDown one, which I was talking about earlier. I feel Bayley, it may not be a long title win, but I feel Bayley, in order to bring gold to the whole stable, she will win this championship. But like I said, it won't be for long, but Bayley to win. And back over to SmackDown, we have the Brawling Brutes in Sheamus, Ridge Holland and Pete Dunne, aka Butch, taking on the at the time of this recording, because they're having a match tonight, Sheamus and Gunther, Walter, Giovanni and Fabian. Oh no, it's not even Fabian anymore, sorry, it's Ludwig, apologies. Ludwig, they'll be taking on them in a good old fashioned Donnybrook match. Now, I'm not really sure what a Donnybrook match is, but I'm guessing it's going to be a free-for-all, like an Extreme Rules kind of anything goes, no holds barred kind of match. Weapons are going to be involved and all of that. And I'm going to say this now. Walter, Gunther, whatever they call you now, has been a blessing to SmackDown. He's brought out the best in mostly everyone that he's wrestled. He's even brought out the best in Sheamus, to the point where Sheamus now is legitimately a badass again. And that's what I've actually loved about this rivalry. I don't know whether Sheamus will win the Intercontinental Championship later tonight or tomorrow on SmackDown, once SmackDown finally airs. But whatever the outcome of the Gunther versus Sheamus match is, will be the opposite at come Extreme Rules. So if Gunther retains his Intercontinental Championship, I feel the Brawling Brutes, especially with the fact that this is the Brawling Brutes type of match, will win this match. But I don't think they'll pin Gunther. They will pin either Ludwig or Giovanni. So Brawling Brutes to win this match. And back over to Raw, which I believe will be the main event. We will have the former leader of Judgment Day, Edge, the rated R superstar, the WWE Hall of Famer, taking on their current leader in Finn Balor. So I do believe this is the very first time that Finn Balor and Edge have even met in a ring one-on-one. And it's an I Quit match, and we all know history repeats itself. An I Quit match basically is when you've beaten your opponent to the point where they have to usher the words I quit. We had a situation back in the day where The Rock had a recording of Mankind saying I quit. Another situation where John Cena had Batista on his shoulder and was threatening to F5 him through, not F5, FU him through the stage. Batista said I quit, but Cena still threw him through the stage anyway. So I'm trying to think of what could WWE do here in this match to make either Edge or Finn Balor say I quit. So in the big scheme of things, out of the two, both men are legitimate bad guys. I love both of them. However, Edge is much more over in terms of experience, WWE experience anyway, compared to Finn Balor. Finn Balor right now is still very much younger. By what I believe, Finn Balor is due to get a monster push, and I feel Finn Balor will have to beat Edge. But how would he get Edge to say I quit? Well, with the addition of Dominic Mysterio joining the group, and probably some tension between AJ and Rey Mysterio following this past Monday on Raw, I do believe Edge may be in a lot of trouble, in the sense where I feel maybe, just maybe, Edge might discover that AJ Styles has joined the Judgment Day following what happened on Raw, and it may actually make Edge say I quit. So I'm gonna go with Finn Balor to win, AJ Styles to join the Judgment Day. So guys, that's all my matches covered. Stay tuned for my final thoughts. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, you have reached the end of my prediction video, so please make sure you like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you don't, I will come to your house, I will open your front door, and I will come and press subscribe for you. It's not hard, just click on the corner, up on the corner of my profile, and click channel Manlykefresh.INC, subscribe! That's what you got to do. Anyway guys, enjoy the pay-per-view, and I'll see you at the next prediction video. Take care. Bye.